Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So a few quick little announcements before I begin today's video. Tomorrow's video is actually going to be a collaboration video with CC Media, so I'm very excited to be putting out this video for you guys. It's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be part of a 3-part series, but you'll hear more about that tomorrow. Also, I actually have a lot of cool stuff planned for you guys in terms of videos. Tomorrow, like I said, I got the CC Media video, I got a ranking Nintendo series video, so I got a lot of cool stuff coming your guys' way. And I also have this, actually, that I just got. Well, I didn't just get it, but it's actually an old TV of mine that, actually I had back in my dorm room back when I went to, college. And, I'm actually going to be using it as a second screen to make, anytime I make, like, a reaction video, it'll make it that much better, given that I don't have to, do too much fiddling around with, editing and all that. So, it'll be much easier to use a TV when I'm using, my computer. It'll be like a dual monitor setup kind of thing. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video, which is talking about the fact that a leaker has leaked something earlier this year, and the thumbnail gives it away, and why it might be coming to the Switch.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
So I think one of the biggest things I do want to point out before I get into this video is that this is completely a rumor. This has not been confirmed, but the reason why I'm kind of treating it a little more than just a rumor is because of the fact that this person who predicted this got 3 other games right. Well, 2.5, I guess, technically. They got a 2D Zelda game coming to the Switch, which obviously got confirmed to be Link's Awakening. Super Mario Maker 2, which, I guess those are kind of easy, safe guesses. But they got Box Boy, a new Box Boy game. They got that right. So, in my eyes, if they get that right, there has to be some sort of validity in what they are saying, and they have a pretty good track record. So, today's video is going to be about Pikmin. Now, I'll be completely honest. I'm not a huge fan of the Pikmin games. Now, before you guys say, oh, he's probably never played the Pikmin games. I have them both, and I've played them both. It's just not my cup of tea. The game's a little too slow-paced. It's not my game. Maybe one day I'll get, I'll try Pikmin out again, and maybe I'll get into it, but for now, it's not my game, and I really don't care about the Pikmin series. But I do know that Pikmin does have a huge following. Many people love the Pikmin games and are highly awaiting a Pikmin 4 game. Well, like I said at the beginning of this video, someone had leaked or rumored Pikmin 3 HD to be coming out, because they got the other 3 right, and I think there was a couple other games that they sent along with Pikmin 3, but I'm not focusing on those today. Today I'm talking about Pikmin 3 and the possibilities of it coming to Switch. And I think this one is actually a little more tricky than the rest of any kind of HD ports that they want to bring over to the Switch. For example, Hyrule Warriors, no one would really care for a sequel to that game. Same with Captain Toad, and then with games like Bayonetta 2 coming, there's another sequel reported for that. So there's so many games that are getting HD remasters for the Switch that, some of them are getting sequels, and then the ones you don't think, are gonna get sequels, they usually don't. They port the Wii U game, and that's it. So Pikmin 4 is a funny case, because lots of people want Pikmin 4, right? Lots of people do. That's one of the most along with Animal Crossing, that's one of the highest requested games, or highest predicted games, that I've seen on Nintendo Direct predictions lists. Every single time. Pikmin 4 and Animal Crossing. Those are the ones I always see. So, why have we got Pikmin 4? So before I get into the thing with Pikmin 3 HD, I'm going to touch on Pikmin 4, because apparently Pikmin 4 has been done for some time now, according to Miyamoto at least, years ago. The one thing that fans are still speculating and debating, though, is if he means the Hey Pikmin game that came out on 3DS that was universally not really liked that much. So given that, it really makes you think, is Pikmin 4 on the way? And if it's not, then the announcement of Pikmin 3 HD is odd. Because Pikmin, like I said, Pikmin is one of those games where people want a sequel. A sequel is highly demanded of the game. So I feel like if they were to announce Pikmin 3 HD, but not follow it up with Pikmin 4, there would probably be more negative reaction than positive reaction. Because Bayonetta 3 got confirmed when Bayonetta 1 and 2 came out, and that's not a game that everyone was clamoring for another sequel to, and of course everyone's excited about Bayonetta 3, but it wasn't one of those games where everyone's like, oh, we need another Bayonetta sequel. No, people were like, about Pikmin, because Pikmin 3 came out, 5-6 years ago? So, really, if they announce Pikmin 3 HD, in my eyes, they would have to announce Pikmin 4 to get a positive reaction. Now, of course, they could just not announce Pikmin 4 at all. That's what they did with Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion, the remaster, or I should say the port, got announced for the 3DS in March of 2018, and then Luigi's Mansion 3 obviously got confirmed in September of 2018. So there's a whole 3 and then 9, so 6-month gap between those announcements, and that's why I was mad that Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS, the port, got confirmed, because what about the Switch? There's not going to be a Luigi's Mansion left for the Switch, so we have to wait 6 months for that. They should have announced those at the same time, realistically. So, with Pikmin, they gotta do the same thing, or else people are going to be mad that Pikmin 3 is ported, but no Pikmin 4. Because that's the thing, most people, have the mentality, and I can't blame them, because I'm the same way, because like I said, I did with Luigi's Mansion, that if one thing's coming, the other thing we want isn't. So, people are like, oh, if Pikmin 3 HD is coming, then Pikmin 4 isn't. At least not yet. And it won't be for a while. And, I truly don't think we'll see Pikmin 4, release until 2020. That's how I think. If it gets announced at all. But, Pikmin 3 HD, like the leaker said in the beginning of the year, that's supposedly scheduled for this year. So it's like a Metroid Prime Trilogy kind of situation, right? Metroid Prime Trilogy would probably come out this year or next year, and then Metroid Prime 4 would come out in 2021 or 2022, something like that. So, with Pikmin, it's really interesting. And I wonder if what kind of content they would add to Pikmin 3 to make people want to get it. Because Pikmin is one of those games that's niche. It's pretty damn niche. So, not everyone's going to want Pikmin 3 HD. And the people that like Pikmin have probably played the third game on the Wii U, because the Wii U mainly just attracted the hardcore, I guess, Nintendo audience. And what I mean by that is just people who buy anything Nintendo. No casual person, no casual fan, one who just likes the Marios, the Zeldas, the Pokemons, they didn't buy a Wii U. People who liked Nintendo's IPs, like Pikmin, like Kirby, the more niche audiences, they bought into the Wii U. So then you're trying to sell an HD remaster of a game that most of those people have probably already played. Because it's not like Donkey Kong Country that has a little more of a wider appeal. It's not like Legend of Zelda that has a wider appeal. You're talking about people who probably already played this game, and the only real benefit would be playing it portably, unless they added something new and something cool to it. And, not to mention, they would have to rework the whole game. So, if they were to announce Pikmin 3, they would probably have to announce Pikmin 4 and say, if you want to kind of get the feel of how Pikmin 4 is going to play, we're going to have that playstyle in Pikmin 3 HD, and get people ready for Pikmin 4. That's the only way I can really see them marketing this game, as a game to prepare them for Pikmin 4. That's the fact of the matter. I don't know how else they can market it. I actually have recorded a Nintendo E3 predictions video, which will be coming out next week, actually. It's not coming out this week, it's coming out next week. And I do predict that Pikmin 3 HD and 4 are going to be announced at this E3. I predicted that. But if they only announce Pikmin 3 HD, I'm gonna automatically expect a backlash. I'm gonna automatically expect it. Because it's a game that the Pikmin fans have already played and they want a sequel, so if they're not gonna get word of that sequel, what's gonna really make them buy the third game again? You know, like, they would probably buy it if they know the fourth game is on the way and, like, you know, there's, like, something to tie them over. But I don't know, it sounds stupid, but it's a mentality thing, because there's some things, like, how, the way we think, it's kind of hard to understand, and, you know, like I said, I'm the same way. When Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS, was announced, I was like, this is so stupid. I still kind of think it is stupid, because, well, you guys already know why, but it makes more sense now, because Luigi's Mansion 3 has been announced for the Switch. Plain and simple. But, with Pikmin, I think it's a little bit different. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below, because I've rambled on long enough about this. One of my viewers suggested me talk about this, and like I said, Pikmin isn't my cup of tea, so let me know if Pikmin 4 was to get announced, what you guys would want in the game, and if Pikmin 3 HD was announced, what kind of changes or additions you would want made to the game to make it a little more worth your while. Because they would probably sell it for $60. So they'd have to give you some reason, some incentive to buy into Pikmin 3 HD. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.